What's up, Slayers? Mayhem Blizz, we're playing Those Who Remain for the full 1000G, and it's on Xbox Game Pass, so if you've got that chappy, pick this up. We can complete the game in around an hour and a half, but unfortunately we do need to play the game 3 times to obtain all the endings and achievements. So that will total around 4.5 hours to cop the full 1000G. Let's get into it. Before you start, you might want to jump into settings and increase the brightness as well as the sensitivity, as the game is a little dark. And as I mentioned, we need to get all 3 endings, and the ending you get depends on who you kill or forgive throughout the game. The gameplay is exactly the same no matter your decisions, so I'm going to show you a single playthrough but highlight what decision you need to make for each ending. So after the intro cutscene, we're going to head up the stairs, and then at the end we're going to turn left. We're going to press the A button on the doormat, A again to pick up the key, and then A to open the door. At the back, open the door to the bathroom and head inside, and then head back out and answer the telephone. And then out of the room. And our car has been stolen, so we need to chase after that. We can hold the left trigger to sprint, and then just follow this road until we come across a truck. So we're going to hug the left-hand side here, and then we're going to interact with this generator, press the A button on it, and that will light up the path, as obviously we got a bit of info from that telephone call to stay in the light. So do your best to stay in the light. We're going to divert over to the right-hand side here and head towards this light. We're going to head on straight. And then we're going to interact with this button here. Look to the right hand side and we can head into the barn. We're going to interact with the door. And then interact with this first drawer, and then we can pick up the key from within it. That is the garage key, so we're going to head to the house and head through the open door for some reason. And then hit the switch, open the door to the right and hit the switch in here. And then we're going to move this box off of this crate and pick up the fuse. Out here then to the right, we're going to hit the switch out here and then open the door and wrap ourselves around the house. And then we're going to head back to the barn, and in here is a generator that we're going to put the fuse into. It is difficult to see, so wait for the hand icon to appear and then you'll know that you've got it. That's now turned the lights on in the field, so head towards the light and that will end this section. And then you'll spawn in this new area and you'll need to interact with this photo frame on this table. Once you're done, we're going to head forward and then we're going to do a 180, and then the path will be available to the left. So follow this path. And then we're going to follow that flame. And then at the end of here, we'll find another photo frame to interact with on a table. Once you're done with that, we're going to do a 180 and head back. And then hug the right-hand path. And then another little fire in the distance. And then we can find and interact with a stuffed animal at the base of that. So pick that up. And then we're going to take that to the left. And then you'll find a door here. And then after this little cutscene with the bunny and the stuffed animal, we can interact with the door and head on through.
White light. Did it bring me here?
So here then, we just want to follow the road. And then we'll come to a mailbox on the left-hand side that we need to interact with, and we'll find a key. We also want to interact with the car. And then once done, we can turn around and go through the door behind us.
Door handle. Feels like something is wrapped around the car.
Here we want to pick up this herbicide pump.
Random finding this here. Just what I need.
And then we want to use it on the car. That will get rid of the weeds. And then we want to interact with this pallet and move that out of the way. And then we're going to head through this door here. We can now interact with the car door from the other side. And then turn the lights on the car. And then we can open this door, turn the light switch on, and plug these sort of Christmas lights into the switch. We're going to use the key that we got to enter this door.
Hello?
Open this first drawer to pick up the lighter. We'll use that automatically. And then we're going to hug around to the left-hand side and we can keep heading along the road. There'll be a little cutscene there, but I've skipped those for you.
What the hell is going on? Maybe there's someone in this diner. Where's the...
And now we're at this diner. If you start by heading left, we can clear this box which is blocking this window. Head through the front door of the diner and out the back. We're going to head downstairs.
Anyone? Damn, no one's here either.
Through the door to the right, we can pick up this box off of this unit, open the drawer and pick up the key inside. We're then going to head all the way up the stairs. We can use the key to access the roof and then interact with this light. This is just creating our path for us to get to the library. So now exit out the diner, staying in the lights. We'll be introduced to a new enemy. And we just want to stay out of her line of sight.
Shit, what in the world is that thing?
And you'll soon realize why I called it her.
Reach the fire escape.
Anyway, we want to head close to this dumpster when she's not looking in that direction. We can move this box and we want to pick up this cane. And then we need to use the cane on this ladder. So that drops down. And then we can head up. Through these doors and to the right.
What was that thing?
We're going to head through this door here.
What?
And we're going to interact with the second picture here, which will move this bookcase. And then we're going to interact with the document that's on the door. And then hugging this right-hand side. First opening on the right, we're going to go upstairs. I'm going to have another interaction here.
Candles are numbered.
So on that document was her age of 13, and what we need to do is we need to turn on candles 1 and 3. 1 is located here, and then 3 is just located over here. And then we need to make our way back to the stairs. Obviously, make sure to not be in the line of sight of that enemy. Then we're going to go down the stairs and through the door. Here we want to turn right and activate this switch.
That opened the door.
That's now opened the door in the other world, so we want to head back out. So right-hand path through this door, and now we can head all the way back to that opening. So we're going to go back to the stairs. Back down. Take a left. And then through the new open door.
What were they doing here?
Interact with this document on this table.
Paintings.
And then once you're done with that, we can turn around. And there'll be a new door for us to go through. Here we want to head on inside. And head through this open door, or was open door. And then to the left, open here. Do need to turn on the light switch before heading inside. Move this chair blocking this cabinet. Open it up and get the bolt cutters. We're going to head back out. And just left of the stairs, we can use the bolt cutters on these chains. Head on inside. Don't forget to turn the lights on. And then interact with this cabinet and up through the door. So now we are in the other world. We want to go up the stairs and turn this light on to create a path for us in the other world. Now we can go through that door. Now we can go up the stairs to the right here. And then we can interact with this poster for the Connoisseur achievement for 100 Gs. And then interact with the bottom drawer in the chest of drawers. And then interact with this document. Now we can head back out. I'm going to follow Anika. Back down the stairs. Turn right. And then we're coming up to our first decision. We want to turn this light on to the bathroom and head on inside. We have to go back and forth so the scene kind of changes. And here's Mark.
Is this hell?
Before we make that choice, we just have to grab one more bit of evidence. So we're going to head up the stairs.
You want me to judge him?
And then through the door directly in front of us. Head on through this door. Apologies for that 360. And then we're going to open the first drawer and interact with this document. We're now good to head back to Mark and make our decision.
Seems a Marky will pay for his crime.
Shit.
And then the decisions are, if you want the good ending, we're going to choose to forgive Mark.
I can't condemn a young boy. Yes, he was a bully, but he too was in pain.
If you want the bad ending or the nightmare ending, we're going to condemn Mark. Now that's done then, we're going to head to the end of this corridor. We won't be able to get through this locked door, so we're going to do a 180. And then head all the way to the other end. This door is also locked. Turn around. That's initiated a cutscene. And then what we can do is head through this door to our left. We are now at the police station.
The police station. Huh.
You're going to head through this door on the left to start with. We'll eventually be able to break this path by going right. And we can go through the door to the left. And then we can interact with this policeman to find a car key. And then we're going to head outside to the right. We can use the car key on the car and then turn on the lights. We're going to interact with the second water valve there, and then the valve on the right.
Control the water,
and then back into the police station.
That's it. The water's running again.
We can go through this left-hand door, and then the path from the right will now be accessible. And here we need to use the CCTV system. On the screen to your right, we're going to select the red button, and then on the screen to the left, you're going to select the green button. We can now exit that CCTV system. Head to the left, and then we're going to take the door to the left as well. So we're going to turn right here and turn on the light switch. Inside here, we're going to interact with the third locker on the left to find a cell key.
Again.
This allows us to get into the sort of other dimension.
Come on, follow me.
So to the left here, and then to the right,
Please. Once you
we
have
can use the key on this cell door and go through. So now we're going to go back to the sheriff and make our second decision.
Sheriff Matthews' crime.
I guess I must decide again.
So obviously if you're going for your good ending, we need to forgive the sheriff. If you're also going for the bad ending, we need to forgive him as well. And if you're going for your nightmare ending, you need to condemn him.
Truth. And he did everything he could to stop her from knowing what happened.
So now we can head back outside. There is now a police car here. We need to interact with this person.
Hey man, help me out.
Hey,
He wants us to locate the car keys, and there's a couple of dead cops that we need to interact with. Neither of these have car keys, so we're going to go back and talk to him.
no, they don't.
You need to get out of here.
And he still really wants us to find some car keys, so what we're going to do is head back on inside. And then you can see in the corner, these lockers. The third locker has the car key and some matches. So we've got a decision to make here as well. Whether we want to kill him by using the matches on the fuel canister, or giving him the car keys to get away.
Looks like a gasoline canister.
So for the good ending, we are giving him the car keys, and he's going to create a path for us with the lights of the car.
Give me some light on that direction.
Okay, get going.
And for the nightmare and the bad ending, we are going to use the matches on the fuel canister. And this is actually the last person we'll be killing for the bad ending. So from here on out, for the bad ending, you should forgive everyone. And then once you're done with that, we're going to head through the door. And then based on your playthrough, if you're forgiving everyone, you will get the Rehabilitator for giving him the keys and letting him go. Or if you're killing everyone, you will get the Executioner achievement for using the matches and killing him. Both achievements net you 50 Gs. We are now at the post office where you'll have a small cutscene. After that cutscene, we need to head at the back of the post office and through these doors to the left. And then we're going to take this first door. On the desk here is a key for us to grab. Then we can head outside here and take a right. And then the last door. In here, we're going to interact with the fuse box. And turn it on. Now we can head back to the room that we were just in and use the fire alarm.
Actually, it might be useful.
And then we're going to head back out once more. And then take a right. And then go through the first door this time. And then right again. And then in this cabinet is a door to the other dimension. In here we're going to take a left and then a right.
Place doesn't
And then we're going to go in this conference room. Interact with this document. And then when we try to exit, that will initiate a cutscene. And then after that cutscene, we'll be taken to this room. At the end of the room, we're going to interact with this radio. And then we want to carry on heading on. And then if you look to the left, you can see a second radio. We need to wait for the floor to move close to it to allow us to interact with it. Once done, we can head back.
What is this place?
We'll have another radio to interact with. And the number 13 will be shown on the table. This means we need to find door 13, which is here. And then we have to walk towards this wall to force a new scene. Likewise there. And then we're going to go through some more doors.
Okay,
This is another loop section. We have to keep following this until we get a specific bit of dialogue. And then when he says, I'm definitely walking in circles here, we can do a 180 and turn back. You'll come to this room, which is, yes, the post office. We need to move these planks of wood, blocking the door, and then go through, and then turn right. Head to the right this time, into the toilets, and the second cubicle will have a door out of this dimension. We do have to be quick in this section as we're being chased, so we want to turn right out the toilets and then left. And then left at the end here, and then left again, and then left again. And then you'll find an exit through the floor.
Dead end. Now what?
Drop down, and then we're going to interact with this bedside table and find a document.
Feels like emptiness. They were related.
And then head over to this table and interact with the 3 documents on there.
The post office chief was holding onto Aaron's desperate letters.
We are then faced with making another decision, this time about Ben.
Here we go again.
So obviously for the good ending, we're going to forgive him. And like I mentioned before, for the bad ending, we're going to forgive Ben as well. For the nightmare ending, we are condemning Ben.
With another accomplice, he knew full well what he was doing.
After that, we're going to try and leave. Here are some civilians. They have been left by their friend in their van, so we're going to quickly do a 180 and head out of this door here.
That van left them behind.
And now we're back in this house. So we want to do a 180 and up the stairs. Make sure to turn the lights on before doing so. And then the first door on the left here, we're going to interact with the hatch to the attic.
Gross. What is up there? I can't reach it. Not with my bare hands.
We're going to attempt to go to the right-hand side here, but it will be blocked by Mother. Do a 180, and we need to go through this door with a document on it. So it is locked at the moment, but it does unlock, so just keep spamming that A button. And then we can just wait here until she passes. Once she's passed, we're going to open the door and head back to the right.
Is she gone?
We can head back downstairs now. Interact with this door and leave the area. We are now approaching a section where we need to locate 6 lion statues and place them on the correct plates. When you pick up a lion, you do move a lot slower, and there is also a large enemy patrolling this area, to which we need to stay out of his line of sight. If he does see you, some intense music will start, so as soon as you hear some music, drop any lion statue you're holding and get out of the open area. You'll want to run around the narrow paths to avoid being captured. And obviously, try and remember where you dropped the lion.
Fire will
So hugging the right side, you'll come across your first lion statue. And what you want to do is carry on along this path, and you'll also find your second lion statue, so just bear that in mind. And now you can faintly see the enemy in front, so I'm going to take this right-hand path, which also leads to the area with the plates. So there are 3 plates, one with 3 candles on, one with 2 candles on, and one with a single candle on. And the number of candles represents how many statues should be on the plate. So the plate with 2 candles on should have 2 statues on. The plate with 3 candles on should have 3 statues on, and so on.
What is that?
I noticed the enemy walking in my direction here, so I took the other path. Now if you do a 180 and head up here, you can find another line located here. And then this path onto the right hand side has 2 other lines located in it, so take the left hand path first. And then back on that right hand path we can find another. And then the last line is located back left. And then once you've placed the last line, you'll want to follow the fire.
There's the path.
And at the end of this path, you can find the attic ease. And we're going to do a 180 and head through the door. This section will flick back and forth between each dimension, and you'll want to head straight here. If you are blocked by a wall, you just want to wait for the next dimension to change and carry on. Once you get to this roadblock of enemies, we're going to sit by the rubbish bin and wait for a path to be presented. And then head straight, stop at the end of the path and wait for the dimension change. And then we're going to cross the road and get semi-close to this enemy. Once the dimension has changed again, be quick to take the path top left. And then you're good to head into the car park and head towards the food market.
That's Stormont's supermarket.
In here, we're going to head at the back and take a right. There'll be a door on the left-hand side here. We need to open that and turn the light switch on. And then proceed to this next door here. And then you'll find a door in the wardrobe.
Are these statues?
Now we can head back into the room where we turned the light on earlier. And then we can activate the forklift. Once that's lowered, we can pick up the crank from on top of those boxes. And then we're good to head back into the other dimension. So back through the door. We're going to head back to where the forklift is and move these boxes off of this table. You can use the B button to throw these crates or just be nice with them. It's up to you. And then we're going to rotate this crank on this statue so the owl faces this poster. And then exit to the right. We're going to place the crank into this statue. And we're going to rotate this wolf 3 times. So it points at this poster on the wall. We're then going to head back to the statue near the gate. And we're going to rotate that a couple of times. So it points to the poster at the desk. This will take you to a scene where you can open doors and run through the corridor.
Is this endless?
Once you get to the end, move around the room to force a new desk to appear with a document on it. Interact with the document and Mother will appear. We're going to move around the room again to quickly force an opening and then head through. And then we need to run. Avoid these obstacles by hugging the left side here on this first section. And then we're going to quickly pick up a chair and launch it out of the way with the B button. And then you're going to do your best here to get behind one of these wardrobes. Move another chair. and then focus on moving one line of these chairs to get on through. And the door you need to get through is the second door on your left. This next section, we simply follow this road around and we'll have some short cutscenes.
What was your...
Why did I take this route? Why did it have to be raining that day? Rosie, it was all my fault. Again, I don't need to be reminded of this route.
Laura wasn't the only one who died that night.
And you'll never blame me for the accident. But I did. Lives were destroyed because I took a shortcut. That started that night.
The other driver had a family too.
And then once you get to the end with some cars, we need to interact with the car on the left hand side, and we're going to run all the way back.
It's Carol. He's going home from work. The thing. It's Carol.
So head through this door here. And we are now at the fire station.
Is that the fire station?
So we're going to head through the garage of the fire station. And we need to wait for the lights to turn on to clear the path. And then we're going to be quick to head through the door in front of us. And then go to the right hand side and up the stairs.
There's someone in this world that you need to find.
Someone here?
And then we're going to take the first door on the right here. And then the locker you want to open is in line with the towel that's sitting on the bench. Open that locker and you'll find a key. And then we're going to head back downstairs. First door on the right here, we're going to turn the light switch on. And then we need to clear these boxes blocking this door and head on through.
Why is there a door here?
Out here then, we're going to turn right and go down the stairs.
Now what?
We're going to sit at the bottom of these stairs and wait for the dimension to change. And then once it is, we're going to stop at this door. Wait for the dimension to flick through. And then we're safe to run into the room to the left. In here, open the locker and you'll find a valve. And then we're good to head all the way back up the stairs. Back up the stairs, we're going to put the valve on the one that's missing and interact with them both once. That'll put out these fires and we can head upstairs.
So where is this person?
And then head through this room in front of us. I did get a little lost here. And then on the desk to the right is a document we need to interact with.
He felt like a failing father.
And this will open a door to the next dimension.
I need to watch my step.
Here we need to place a barrel on this symbol to lower the platform on our right. Pick up the other barrel, stand on the lowered platform and throw the barrel to knock off the one on the symbol. This will again raise the platform with you on it. Now up here, pick up this barrel, place it onto the symbol to create a path to the right. Pick up another barrel and head over. Place that down and we need one more barrel to take it over there. And then lastly, we're going to take this barrel here and place that on the other symbol to create a path forward. For this puzzle, we need to grab a barrel and put it in the bottom left, and grab another barrel and put it on the plate top right. Once you've done that, hit the button in the middle, and then all of those lights will turn green, and we can head across. Hit this lever at the end, and follow this path. And then once down here, we're going to take a right. And then on this first sign, we're going to change the number here to 3. And then take a left. On the second sign, we're going to change this number to 6. And then we're going to head to the last sign. And change this number to 4. And then straight in front of us, we're going to interact with this document. And then right at the end of this path will now be a door, and we'll be tasked with making another decision, this time about Keith.
Dedication.
Hopefully, this is the last time.
So again, for the good ending, we're going to select to forgive him. And also for the bad ending, we're also going to forgive him also.
The chief can be forgiven for being a good man. I just made a mistake.
And then for the nightmare ending, we are going to condemn him.
The chief is a liar. He should have done something.
Once done, do a 180 and head through the door. This section is pretty linear. We're going to walk up here, speak to Anika. There'll be a small cutscene. After the cutscene, we want to turn right and follow the path.
Why is that thing still following me?
Get away from the gate!
I need help. I'm being followed.
Go away, now! I'll shoot!
Oh, he's pleasant. Makes for nothing. Hopefully I can get in around the back.
We're going to move this pallet out of the way and interact with the generator. And then by this light is some pliers. So pick those up, go back to the gated gate. Use the pliers on this lock and head on through. We're going to take the path to the right and head into this first door. Make sure to turn the lights on, and in the back room to the right on the shelving unit is the office key. Back outside here, turn right. And then through this door, turn on the light switch. And then on the shelving unit on the right is a lamp. Back outside, turn left. We're going to just turn right slightly here, just to stay in the light. Wait for this enemy to pass. And then we're going to interact with the tractor to turn the lights on. And put that lamp in. Go through the gates, and we are faced with another decision. So this is the guy that shot at us earlier.
You! Help me out of here, Dark! You refuse to help it.
So for the good ending and the bad ending, we want to pick up this barrel and throw it at this fence a few times to knock it down. Go to the left and turn this switch on to create a path for us. Then we can head through the gate.
He may be an asshole, but he doesn't deserve to die.
For the nightmare ending, we want to just simply turn on the switch in front of us, taking it off of him and illuminating the path ahead for us.
This is where I die.
So again, depending on your playthrough, if you're saving everyone and you turned on the other switch there, you'll get the Merciful achievement for 50 Gs. Otherwise, if you're doing the Nightmare ending and you chose to move the light and kill him, you'll get the Slayer achievement for another 50 Gs. Located here is the van that we saw earlier in the game that drove away from those civilians. So what we want to do is interact with the door a couple of times to open it to save her.
She'll only survive if I open the door. She's out cold. At least now she can breathe.
If you're going for the Nightmare ending, you don't need to interact with it at all. You can just leave it and you'll get the dialogue. She didn't help the others, so why should I help her to kill her? We are now in the church. We're going to start with the room on the left-hand side to complete some puzzles. This first room on the right, we need to hit these candles in a certain sequence. Hit the back candle first, then the one to the right, then the left, and then the one in front of you. And then we can leave here, to the left, and then enter this other room. Starting with the room on the left, we need to hit these objects in a particular order. Start with the bow, then the fishing rod, then the trowel, and then the rake. In this room, we're going to start with the pictures on the left, hit the one far right, and then far right with this one, and then the third picture.
That's 3.
And then back out here, Mother is coming again. There will be a secret passage that opens up here.
Mother is getting stronger.
Down here, we need to pick up some crates and put these on specific plates. We're going to start by placing the box on the right plate. Pick up another box here, place that onto the left plate. And then one more crate we need to place onto the top plates. Back to those crates of boxes, move that off of there and hit this hidden switch. That will reveal another hidden passage. And then to the right, we need to walk towards this wall to force a new path. Interact with this document here. Keep walking back and forth to force a new path. And then here we need to walk and stop in a particular area. So here you want to walk to the second light in the middle. Stop here. And then we're going to walk to the second light again, a little bit over to the right hand side. And then we can make it to the door. Here we have a few cutscenes to get through, so open the door to the left. In this cabinet to the left as well, you will find a key located, so pick that up. Now back through to the left. We need to force a path here, so hit that wall, and then this one. At the end here, Mother will appear, so we need to turn and run back to the right, and you're good to just sit in here. Wait for the sound of the door closing and the music stopping. Now we can head back through. And we have a few cutscenes, like I said. After that cutscene, head upstairs, first door on your left, to initiate another cutscene. After that one, we need to head into the basement, so head all the way down the stairs. Make sure to turn the light on before you get into the basement. and then on the left to initiate that cutscene. After that, we need to avoid Mother again, so over these boxes, and then to the left, and then head all the way to the end and knock on as many doors as you can until the path changes.
Damn it. Please, leave me alone.
And then you need to select the second to last door on the right hand side. Back up the stairs.
I need to find more of these visions of Aaron.
To the right. First door on the right. We need to turn the light switch on and listen to another cutscene.
Try the ridge.
After that one, head out and head through the door on the left. Then turn right. And then right again. And there'll be another cutscene. These are short cutscenes, but they are still a little annoying. And then to the left, this door will close automatically. Do a 180 and head through this door to get to the new dimension. And then turn around. And then we're going to head downstairs. Take a right here. Right again. Right again. And then the door is located on the right.
I'm back.
We need to head back to where Mother was, so back to the left. Have another short cutscene. And then upstairs is our final cutscene.
My God.
And then a medallion is dropped. You'll want to pick that up and place it into the gate to the right. And then we need to rotate these in a particular order. So the first one you placed, rotate that 3 times. And then the bottom left symbol, rotate that twice. And then the top symbol, rotate that once. A little animation will happen, and then you can open the gate. Up the stairs, we're going to turn right.
Aaron didn't kill anyone.
And we need to interact with the 2 books on this table.
Dead all this time. He contacted someone.
And then we're tasked with finding a few ingredients to do the ritual.
Eerie.
So head through this door. Gonna head all the way to the end and try and open this door.
I don't think I should be here.
Turn around. Located in this cabinet is the salt, so pick that up. And then we can go for this door now. We're going to try this door.
They're everywhere.
Turn around and try this door. And then try this one again.
Well, there's no turning back now.
Through this one. And then the door directly in front of us. We want to interact with this document on this chair. Turn around, go through this door. We need to interact with the radio located here. And then go through this door. And then we need to turn on the candles in the following order. So select 3 candles from the left. We need to just select any 1 candle there and any 1 candle here. 2 candles in the top right and 1 candle at the top. That will give us the mirror. Collect that. And turn around. And then go for the door on the left. And then we need to go through the door on the right, but Carol is there, so we need to hide around a corner. Carol does take 3 different paths here, so it's kind of a roll of the dice. even though a roll of a dice has 6 sides, but you get what I'm on about. So if you do get caught, the checkpoint is just here, and just try this corner again. So we can see the light facing in the opposite direction, so we are good to go. This short cutscene means Carol is coming back, so we've got to be quick. Open this door to the left. Remember to turn the light on, I nearly didn't. And then interact with this picture. And then you realize the accident wasn't your fault.
It wasn't my fault.
So we're back here, we can do the ritual now. Interact with all of these items, and interact with the book on the right hand side.
Let's try this. Maldefidi Boli Gistra.
And the ending cutscene here will obviously depend on the path that you chose. The good ending,
What's going on?
we open the door
At the motel.
and just exit.
The town is free, and so is my mom. Thank you, Edward. You're a good person. Live your life. You deserve a second chance.
I need to go home. My wife needs me.
The nightmare ending, you want to go into the bathroom and interact with the mirror.
What's going on? I'm back at the motel. Oh no. No, no.
You weren't planning on leaving. Oh no. We're going to have a lot of fun.
And then the bad ending,
What's going on?
we just need to look at the bed.
Diane. She's dead. Did I shoot her?
Open up. We know you're inside. Come on.
Damn. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick 1000G. 4.5 hours, not sure if that is quick. You guys can let me know. If you could drop a sub on the channel and help me get to 2K subs, that would be awesome, and I'll keep dropping videos like this. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.